actually.
Yeah, I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks much. Public comment? None? Alrighty, let's see, supervisor's report. If you might have heard, we are bringing back the newsletter. I'm in the process of kind of working that through. I'm probably going to sell ads for that the next go round. Help us pay for the newsletter or sponsorships or something. Haven't figured all of that out yet, but it is absolutely legal for us to do that. And I think going out to 17,000 addresses would be a pretty good benefit to people that want to advertise their businesses. So I think we'll be
So
pursuing
just for the
that.
general public, you could put a little addendum saying, if you want your road paved in the next 10 years, send us some money. Right, John?
John's smiling. Okay. So Dave's got a little experience here apparently. Jim Zay has $19,000 left in his county board member initiative program, and he said that we can use it to ADA compliant the door. I'm working on bids right now. Something that occurred to me this afternoon, because my son tells me he worries about me because I'm an elected official. So I'm wondering if we should do like a buzzer entry on those doors, that it would always be locked, and that there would be some kind of an intercom so that when people come, they have to be let in.
Do it.
Right.
We did it at City Hall.
Yeah, I know, it's more and more places are doing
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Camera.
My only, you can only get in my little vestibule, and that's as far as you can get.
Yeah, okay, alright, so I'm on the right track there, I think,
Yeah.
good.
And Nick is always by herself, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, and at the county, we put in bullet resistant glass, and asked Barb Lehman, she says, oh, I'm gonna sit in a fishbowl, cause it really kind of, you know what it looks like, Dave.
Yeah.
Other than that, supervisor's report, everything's going well. This is a well-run machine here. I really have to thank Dina for that. And literally, it's come out since we've been here that she was the one that was running this place for the last 3.5 years, doing the clerk and the supervisor's jobs. So it's kind of, I'm feeling a little figureheadish sometimes about that, but I'm trying to get the
I'm trying to do your job.
yeah, well, I'm just trying to get the roll of the months and that kind of stuff, see what the patterns are around here and things like that, so settling in. Next on the agenda is department reports. John, why don't we start with you?
So our next brush pickup is the 2nd of September. Recycling event is September 27th. It starts at 9. Please be at the shop around, she put an asterisk instead of an 8. 8 a.m. for the safety meeting. We're working on replacing culverts and cleaning ditches right now. The county salt bid was awarded to Mineral Salt for $70.79 a ton. Working on county and township mowing. The paving bid has been awarded to Geneva Construction. I did not bring a bid tab sheet with me. I didn't get them back from Rob yet, but we'll have it for you guys to see what all the different bids came in at. We are waiting for contracts to be finished signed, which is supposed to happen tomorrow, and the pre-con meeting is scheduled for 7:30 at my shop on Friday morning now. So that happened at the end of the day. We do have an issue at the township garage, being we're on a well system over there. We have a 5,000 gallon tank in our mezzanine for our sprinkler system, and we popped the leak. I'm being told by Valley Sprinkler it's about $150,000 to put a new tank in. So we're working with the city of West Chicago and Thomas Engineering, which is Rob Flatter, the township engineer, to see what it would cost to hook up the city water, because it's right outside our gate.
Oh, that's great.
So we're working with them on that. The tank is 40 years old. The building was built in '85. So that'll be next year's budget. It's been welded by a certified company, and
They'll hold till then. hopefully.
till the next spot goes.
Yeah.
There's about 1.5 foot of garbage on the bottom, and I'm like, should we clean all that out, suck it out, clean it, leave it alone? Everybody advised, leave it alone, don't create more than you have to.
I would think West Chicago would be happy to have us because they are over prepared for the water situation.
Right, and we're in the process of negotiating though, cause they want the whole building. And I'm like, well, Ball Seed has their well, the airport still has their well, and they have city water.
Okay.
And our road, town road, was annexed into the city 7 years ago. And we have not yet seen the city come down there and do a damn thing. So we're in the negotiations of us keeping our well for the shop and putting the rest of the building on city water. I'm willing to do that,
Okay.
and for the fire suppression.
Yeah.
And get rid of that tank
Yeah.
altogether.
Sounds like-
So we're in negotiations right now, but we gotta come up with a design and a plan before they'll even talk any further. So that's what we're working on.
You're working with staff, I trust.
Yeah. And then, we amended our RBO ordinance, per the union's request, and, just a little different language in the new RBO, which, Sid has a copy of.
That'll come out in minutes. Sid,
Yes, HOMA training is due August 16th, we only have one person left. Kiki and I are the only ones that need to do the FOIA training on a yearly basis. I'm the OMA designee, so I do that once a year, and nobody else has to do that after this year. And shed a tear, I know you're sad about it. The budget was certified and filed with the DuPage County's clerk, you know, the office, the township clerk certifies the budget, the supervisor certifies the revenue sources. I take it to the clerk's office, except John does his own and Dina did ours. So we're still figuring whose job is what.
yeah.
Yep, the medical lending closet is doing well. John Trumpeter, who owns Comfort Care, which is a respite care service, is bringing us a bunch of things this week. A woman's bringing us another electric scooter that collapses and gets small.
Ooh, nice.
She said it's really petite once you close it up, which is awesome. We went to the National Night Out, gave out 100 backpacks, pencils, pens, magnifying glasses were popular with the kids.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see the public, and we did talk about the recycling event there. But
That was the hit of the event, was the recycling.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
taking pictures of that poster.
people were saying, electronics are free. You might be
Yeah, so
very busy.
we might have
This
a
is
real
our
good
10th
turnout.
This is our 10th year, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really trying to get the word out though, so like.
Do you need help with electronics? Because it's not the company doing
Right,
it, or
yeah, it's all
right?
us.
Yeah, oh.
It's all
Cause
us.
they had like an army of people, probably like
So
12.
Groot's not sending anybody?
I wanna divide my army of guys up, instead of having them all helping the paper guys, and having the paper guys just stand there and press a button. My guys can do the electronics too.
Oh,
Very nice. So I finished the ship counselor certification, the notary public commission. This 508-page little book is the Medicare, Medicaid rules for this year. And so the most vulnerable, the elderly, have to figure out 508 pages of rules to get what they need. It is ridiculous. It was a 100-question
You
test.
need a counselor.
It was harder than my college organic chemistry test. It was terrible, and I thought, well, why do we do this to the elderly? I don't know, it just seems like such a crazy idea. But tomorrow, the computer comes that will be the dedicated one for the license plate stickers and the hunting and fishing licenses, so services are moving along. Thank you very much.
And we're trying to update the website to, give it a little more information on that stuff, and so you can start, boy, if you need to know our services, just check, on our website, so we can do that. Let's see, for the, senior bus in July, hold on, let me make sure I get this right.
I know we had-
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Yes, in July, we had 147 riders, 253 stops, 17 wheelchair lifts, and 8 turnaways. Oh, nope, I'm sorry, that was 24. I'll get used to these reports sooner or later, you guys, I promise. For this July, we had 104 riders, 168 stops, 5 wheelchair lifts, and 4 turnaways. I'll have to ask Dina if she, because that's down pretty significant from last year, so. I'm curious about that. For general assistance, Claudia reports that we had 11 applications. One was approved, that was an ongoing case at $445. 10 were denied, but they qualified for emergency assistance. And for EA, there were 10 cases. Food assistance were 6, totaling $2,400. Rent assistance were 2, totaling $918.72. There were 4 LIHEAP applications, and 20 families received a $100 gift card to Walmart for back to school. And Claudia made 225 calls. I have spoken to her about, I want her to be out in the public to these, places that she can remind people of what we're here to do. And last Thursday morning, the We Go for Kids Zoom, she was there, gave a little commercial about what she's doing there. So I think she's actually pleased that I've told her to get out there. So, so that was good news there.
Can I interject? And she was at National Night Out, and
Yes.
Rebecca put the 4 places where people could get school supplies on our website.
Do you want to do a little web update? Because we didn't really think about that, but.
Sure. It's going well. Our engagement is up a lot more on the Facebook page, as you can see like the metrics of what it has been.
Great.
At one point, I forget what the number is.
Yeah,
It was like
it was
110,000% up
yeah. Wow.
engagement from the previous month.
Yeah.
It's since dwindled down, and it even says now there's 20% less engagement since we started I was putting out all the services,
Yeah.
and that made it really go up.
People
A lot
shared.
of videos were shared. The video was shared a lot.
Wow.
Instagram is going. We don't have hardly any followers on there. I've tried just starting out by following following Warrenville, City of Winfield, City of Chicago, any of the other like nonprofits and community help.
I'll try to get in there. I do have that kind of
If you're
info. I don't know
there.
if I really much.
I did just make a post today. Claudia emailed me. She's
told her to
ahead
do
of the game, getting info out there, asking people for donations for the Christmas gift program.
We had to kind of word that carefully because what she doesn't want are, because she's pretty much selected the recipients.
Yeah.
And so we don't want a rush of new requests
And
there.
that was put in there that at this time,
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
are only
It
seeking.
was a little more than that. I'm like, how about we just kind of dial that last
Yeah.
sentence back a little bit?
Back in the day, we used to get the toys from Toys for Tots,
Mm.
and we used to fill 2 6-wheelers.
To distribute here? Toys for
Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
Do you know somebody there? Or?
Yeah.
I always get the phone call from Donna Smith, hey, we gotta go pick these up this day. Joe say, hey, get guys and go get them.
Okay.
Who's on this?
And
I'll
it
reach
just
out.
slowly just started dropping off, and we haven't been asked to do that in years now.
Wow. Okay, I thank you for that. I had no idea. Next on our agenda is the review and approval of the minutes of the road district amended budget hearing held July 14th.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Rebecca, any additions, deletions, or corrections? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, that motion carries.
Is that voting money? Do we need to have a voice?
Yeah, let's take it just in
When
case.
it's money, yeah.
Yeah.
Trustee Scarpace?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Trustee Jenna?
Aye.
Trustee Brunel?
Aye.
Supervisor Rutledge?
Gotta add some.
I'm so glad you're enthusiastic.
Little flair.
I love that.
Claire.
Oh, that's good. Next on the agenda is the review and approval of minutes of the regular board meeting held July 14th. Motion and
Wanna make a
second.
motion?
Rebecca
A second?
and Kiki. Any corrections, deletions, additions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Scarpace?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Trustee Jenna? Trustee Brunel?
How can I follow that?
I know, right? Oh,
See
do
it.
you follow that?
Aye.
And
I've
Supervisor
known you for a long time, I gotta see
Aye.
that.
That motion carries. Next is the review and approval of the board audit report that you got in your packet, from 7/11/25 to 8/7/25 for $290,804.50. Motion and a second.
Motion. I'll second.
Kiki, any
Make the
questions?
vote last this time.
Additions, deletions or corrections? Seeing none, roll call please.
Trustee Scarpace?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Trustee John? Trustee Brummel?
Aye.
And Supervisor Roy.
Aye, that motion carries. Next on our agenda is old business. Anybody have any old business?
I would just observe, it's interesting that you said that Dina kind of kept things together for the last 3.5 years. I think we should recognize that.
Mhm.
We're very appreciative of that. It could have been a whole lot worse if
Oh,
she
yeah.
said.
Oh, yeah.
back with it.
Well, and I do try to tell her that, and over the weekend, I drink this French vanilla creamer collagen powder, and I ordered it from Amazon. I got a pair of shoes instead. And they're really cute, and they're just a little too big for me, but they're Dina's size, and we both love shoes, so I put them on her desk and said, thank you for all you do, so I do try to
And make sure that that
Yeah.
comes from all of us.
And-
okay.
No,
Not the shoe.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So the previous laptop, they said, did not work anymore. I had somebody working on trying to get data out of it, but if it weren't for Dina, I never would have been able to answer FOIAs because I didn't have any emails for Dina left to me. So it was all her.
And that had to be awfully difficult to not only have to do that, but to have an adversary that's supposed to be running things. So she deserves the kudos for that. Said Kiki in there.
I
Hey,
haven't had
what
the
do you
comment,
do?
I haven't had staff comment to me that it's nice to work in an office where people get along. So I'm getting a lot of those comments, so we're doing a good job and we're making things happen here, so, thank you
Was
to
the
all.
idea.
Yeah. Next,
Has there been anything with the city as far as buildings?
no, but actually, John and I talked quite a bit about that today. There's a kind of an abandoned funeral home over on Route 59. You know where the apartments are that are right by, kind of west of where I live? So right across from there is a funeral home that's been vacant for years.
Okay.
It was bought at auction a year and a half ago, was it, John?
Yeah.
They've not done anything. There are permits hanging in the window, but they're from January of '24.
Okay.
I did talk to the lawyer today about eminent domain on that building. I'm still trying to talk to the city of West Chicago wherever I can.
Yeah.
Dan Bovee has told me that this 17 acres that is over there, they're trying to make it into an economic development area of some sort. And so I said, wow, wouldn't a community center anchored by the township be a great addition to your economic development? So I'm trying to work every angle I can on that.
Okay.
It's gonna take a while, and I can't do anything about that until we have our April meeting, where the constituents will allow me to negotiate real estate transactions. I am asking for a market analysis on this building as well. So that's kind of where I'm at there. If anybody else has got any tips?
I was just wondering
Yeah,
if there was
yeah.
any thoughts
Um,
on it or.
The time capsule will seal back up next week. I did put it out to as many people as I could. Come on, bring your stuff. I haven't gotten any, not very many additions, although Deb Conroy said she wants part of the ribbon from the CRC Center and the press release to go into this, and so I was happy to do that. I'll type up a letter. ChatGPT is my new friend for stuff like that, and I'll just type up a letter saying that I thought that there was a lot of value in what we took out of it, and that we, I wished we would have stacked as much into it, but I thought that it was important for this to go forward too, so I'll do something like that. And John's gonna seal it up probably Monday.
You just send me a text one.
Okay, great.
And you put out a press release in the Glimpses that was free and will be in the Good Old Days Parade.
Yeah, yep. Yes, so mark that on your calendar, September 7th, 1 o'clock, correct? Walk along
I
with
think
this, it's the
10:30 to
shortest
9 hours.
parade.
What is it?
Winfield Good Old Days Parade,
Ah,
and it's
number 7.
it's not,
Just a few blocks.
yeah, it's really a short
Yes.
parade.
Don't blink, it's over.
Yeah, so it's an easy walk.
What time?
I believe it's 1 p.m.
It's a one
1 o'clock.
parade.
But
10
lineup is
lineup.
gonna probably be noon and,
11:30.
yeah. You know, 11:30 is too early.
12:45 is perfect.
Well, you gotta decorate up a little bit, so John is ordering a banner for the township that we can carry. Oh, and that is something else I need from you all under new, well, next
Are we
on our
throwing
agenda is new
candy?
business. I'm sorry, what's that?
Are we throwing candy or anything, or?
Oh, of course,
Yeah, okay.
have to do
I was
that,
gonna say, we gotta do something.
it's required.
Um,
I've also asked John to order us Winfield Township polos,
Oh, cool.
so I need to know what sizes. He says they're kind of a little bit of a
Yeah,
silky
that
fabric.
dry wick, you know, that, wicking material.
Oh, okay.
The guy
Sports shirts.
shape or-
Kinda like athletic.
It was a sports shirt.
Yeah, like an athletic shirt.
Okay, so they'll be
Right, would you
black
get
so that the
athletic
logo
shirt?
stands
Yeah.
out nice. I just need to know sizes.
Oh,
Would you, you can,
is it
We
like
can wait till after.
guy
Right.
sizing or women's sizing?
yeah, I don't, can you find that out,
What's
John?
that?
If it's men's sizing
It's-
or,
I'm sure it is.
okay, so
That
then,
makes a difference.
oh, I know, and that's always tough for me.
I'll go extra large.
Anyway, speaking.
What was that, Dave?
Extra large.
That's what you want?
Yeah, I think so, I don't
I'll
An
take
extra large?
A men's
No.
medium,
I? Alright, large.
I think you're a large.
I think you're a large, Dave.
yeah? Okay.
But I'll
So
order an
Dave's
extra
an
large
L.
too, cause I
I'm
need a new one.
I'm sure I'm not a men's small, so I'm gonna go to a medium.
So he wants a medium?
Uh,
I'll stick with small, I wear men's small.
Rebecca's a small. Kiki, you wanna say?
Medium question mark?
Yeah, you should probably be okay with a medium. Sid?
Sure, makes it.
Oh, okay. Did I miss somebody? No. I should bring it down, too late in the evening or something there.
I'm gonna have to pass on the parade, I have a Duke Home open house at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
I'll be in Alabama.
I'll be glad when you wrap all of that stuff up. Okay, and the other thing on new business, there is a report in here from Waze. And no decisions on this, but eventually, Waze is in Wayne Township. And I don't think they're expecting any money from us next year.
Mm.
So that's something we're gonna have to talk about.
We've been giving them 60,000 forever.
Is it 60?
Yeah, it's
60.
a lot. It's
We
a lot.
match whatever they, so because it's a partnership, we agreed to match, they pay for the building and the space, but if they spend 60, we spend 60, if they spend 70, we spend 70.
Okay.
Otherwise, those counselors won't have any paychecks.
But if we're doing our home.
But eventually, we're going to provide those services, so I'm putting it out on the table. I don't want any, I don't even really want a lot of conversation about it tonight, but it is something that we're gonna have to address come budget season. So, and, you know, if it's that much money, then we start to whittle it out of there, I think. Cause I
There
do
was
have a
discussion if
report.
the 708 went forward, that then some of that might shift to that.
And that's absolutely,
And the balance what we didn't spend there would go for the senior center or something like that,
Yeah.
or the food pantry.
I did have,
I did look at it too.
There was an account,
It's-
there was an account set up for the extra money.
It's on there.
so their report, for their fiscal year 25, July 1st, 24 through June 30th, 25, they served 78 clients, a 33% decrease from FY 24. The full-time bilingual therapist, Carla, was on maternity leave for Q4, and that contributed to the drop in service, but 33% down for 1 quarter. Pardon me. So just putting it out there, and like you say, it could very well be the mental health board that takes over that.
Yeah, they partner with the schools and stuff like that, and families, and keep things together. There was, before they were trying to gut it, and it was on my kitchen table, and the lady who comes over and lets my son on the bus saw it, and I told her that they were thinking about getting rid of it. She said her family used it when they merged together about 30 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and it saved them, so she you don't wanna see it go.
So it's been 30 years that that's been a thing?
It's been around for a
Okay.
long time.
By around those odds, I can't remember.
Maybe that's something we can just talk.
'Cause it was like-
Absolutely.
Weighing about and say like, if we're pulling back, you guys maybe need to.
Well, and
or
actually,
whatever.
this is kind of a side note, and I'll talk a little bit about new business with this. I think we have our mental health board on the right track. Barb Lamons is our new chair there. And man, she put together an agenda, the first meeting she was at. Eric
That's okay.
Clout, who was running it, had to step down because his job changed. And it was kind of like, because we didn't accomplish anything under him. But Barb, as we've got committees set up, we've got a budget committee set up, we've got so much on the right track. And Barb and I are meeting with Randy Rainey this week to talk with him about, you know, because I think we're gonna talk about sharing an admin, because they're kind of at the same place we're at. So, you know, just starting out, not a lot of money, so we'd rather see the money go to those in need. So we'll probably at some point pretty soon be looking for somebody with administrative services that has grant writing experience too. That's a must for us. So, so that's a little update on the mental health board. Let's see, got that. Any other new business?
One comment, you know, now that I have all the certifications that I need, we need to look at grant writing. I don't know if you're still willing to do that, but I'm happy to look at the COD training things and get going, because that's the next step is finding money.
Yeah, yep. Money, always about
We'll
money.
have to
Can we
schedule
try-
some days and times. We've got a long commute between our houses. We have to take that into consideration.
Oh geez,
Yeah,
I
10
know.
steps, yeah.
They live right across the street from each other.
A lot of shooting.
I think that
We
there might
can
be some
coordinate
beverages.
something.
I can carry food that far.
Kiki, did you have something you were
I
gonna
did,
add?
but I forgot what it was.
It's good to see the youth having that problem today, Dave. Alrighty, next on our agenda is adjournment. And I would say without objection, we are. And it is 7:28.
Okay, I moved. Does someone want a second?
Second.
All right.
Dave and Jenny. Alright, thank you, everybody.
What's that, dessert?
Thank you.
Sid and I will be signing our lives away here.
Yep.
Sheila, what size shirt did you want?
I'll take a medium.
Jen was,
My sweet tooth must be
Rebecca was the only small
a